Melbourne is alive at 5 p.m, but a couple of hours later, not so much. Some of the faint noise comes from inside the Collins Street Baptist Church, where a few volunteers will join forces with Christian organisation Urban Seed to make some extremely dark lives just that little bit brighter.
So we all would meet up here and we'd pack a trolley with drinks like coffee, tea, hot chocolate and blankets and sometimes scarves and food. And then we would go out for a walk. We take different routes sometimes, but we would just walk around and have a chat to anyone that we bumped into. And if they were like up for conversation, then we'd chat to them for as long as they liked. We'd offer them a coffee. It's probably more about engaging with them and having a conversation than the coffee, but that's just like a gateway in to talking to them. And a lot of the time it's just like a light-hearted chat. Like sometimes they'll start talking about what's going on and kind of their backstory and all that stuff. But a lot of the time it's just like joking around, having a chat, making friends.
Thanks very much, Stephen.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for the biscuits and chocolate.
Good to meet you, mate. We'll leave you to it.
Yeah, thank you. It's very sweet.
Yeah, lovely.
They're led by Outreach Coordinator Samantha Hadfield. But rather than just being a figurehead who observes from a distance, Samantha is as hands-on as it gets, and it's mainly because she's been there before.
Well, yeah, I come from the southeast, so I come from Frankston North, which is, pretty kind of shit area. It's high housing commission, high drugs, alcohol, domestic violence. So I came from that area. Both of my parents had drug and alcohol problems. I got a brother who's got drug problems still currently. He's in and out of prison. Just a really kind of difficult family, basically. And I didn't live with them all of my life. So I got put into care, and then once I turned 18, you pretty much exit out of care. So that's kind of like in saying that, that's how a lot of people end up homeless.
Samantha doesn't strike you as a stereotypical homeless person, and she pointed out that she wasn't the only one in that scenario.
One of them was teaching at PLC and pretty fancy dancy lady, but she would sleep in her car down at Enterprise Park every night, and then go to a service in the morning and then go get dressed and get ready to go to work. So, and you would never know, no one at work ever knew. But the reason that she was doing that is because her husband was, beating her up at home. So you just can't pick it, that's the thing. People think about these dirty kind of people, and, they think about rough sleeping, they think about the 5% males, the ones that, when you think about a homeless person, you think a male with a beard, they got dirty clothes, maybe they're smoking a cigarette, they've got a bag next to them that's brown. All of that is not the reality.
So naturally that raises the question, what is homelessness?
Homeless can mean couch surfing, so this is moving between friends and family, so sleeping on their couch, that's considered homeless. Moving between emergency accommodation, refuges, hostels, that's considered homeless. Living for long periods of time in unsuitable accommodation, and the living situation not being suitable. Sleeping rough on the streets and sleeping in your car. They're all considered homeless because, when you think of a home, you think, a fridge I can go to and access, that I can lock my door, and when I come back in the afternoon, it's all going to be the same. Security is a big one. People might be living in a boarding house, but they're not going to feel safe themselves.
When you talk about the 5%, so this is basically what it can actually mean, the other 95%.
This is the 95%, yeah. So the 5% is what we think and we see.
As long as you have a coffee.
Yeah, a hot chocolate. Is it a hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Do you want a biscuit?
Only one.
Take two.
No, just one.
Take two.
Thank you very much. You're very
No
kind.
worries. How's life?
That's good. Thank you very much.
That's okay. Alrighty, go.
Yes. The hand over. The hand over.
Alright, is it alright?
Yeah, gorgeous.
Alright, you have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
See you soon.
Yes, see you all soon, all right?
Alright.
Thank you. God bless you all.
See you later.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Oh, it's gorgeous.
That was Eco, and some of the regular volunteers reacted to seeing him like they would a best friend they hadn't seen for a while. This is what Sam and all the volunteers meant when they said it's about more than just the coffee, and Sam summed it up at the end of our walk.
You know, they're all human, like they're all like you and they're all like me. They're out to just wanting to, you know, get into society and be treated equal. And I think that's kind of just something that people need to recognise a bit more, yeah.
You told me it was gonna